Hello, and welcome to Terraria. Today, I thought Terraria got an update. I haven't played Terraria in forever. Oh, that's a little loud. So that's probably a little loud for you too. But, I thought it would be fun to do Terraria. I am fully zoomed in because it's a early game. I don't really care about being fully zoomed out right now. It's not like combat's insane just yet. I am playing on master mode. I didn't know how to do the weird world setting creations. I think that's in journey mode. But I'm just gonna start out by doing the normal thing you do in games like Terraria, which is gathering resources. And then replanting trees, because we like trees. At least most of us do, I would think. And if I'm correct, there's portraits now. Oh my gosh. Weird. But right now, I see a bit of ore, so I'm gonna gather that. I'm also not dealing with that slime. Nokin can have at it. Is it weird for all you Terraria enjoyers to have the screen fully zoomed in? It probably is, right? Oh gosh. Yeah, Master Mode really gives them a lot more health than I'm used to. At least it's truly easy to aim. Usually, when I play Terraria, I play Summoner, so that'd be nice to do. What the? Sorry, rabbit. That's new. Interesting. Okay, so it just makes me scream like a raven when I take damage. That's nice. Now, I'm in a bad situation. I'll eat a lemon. Well, never mind. It seems like I'm not in a bad situation. My health just drastically improved from that lemon. But, yeah. I play Summoner usually. I like Summoner. It helps it so that I, as kind of a bad boss fighter, can just focus on dodging. Except now there's whips, so I can kind of also do a bit of melee. Well, there's been whips for a while. It's kind of weird having the screen zoomed in fully for me as well. But regardless, Terraria is Terraria. You know what? Let's do 150. But yeah, I'm kind of a small YouTuber. My name is Beglitched for any of you people who are just Terrarians joining in. If you'd like to make more Terraria content, not comment, But you can comment if you want. And I will try to do more Terraria content. I usually like to do modded Terraria. I don't know if the Tmod loader got updated before. Thanks, Vulture. That Vulture had some skill dodging me. Well, hitting the wall just to hit me. That's nice. First death is to Vulture. I don't play hardcore mode. So, that's good for me. Because that would have just ended everything right there. But yeah, if you want me to play like a specific class, you can leave me a suggestion and I'll feel free to try it. I don't know how they work, but usually, or lately, what I've been doing when I play Terraria is Calamity. I've never actually fully beat Calamity. I always get stuck on... Hello? Cloud slime. Jeez. Does that mean there's a sky island above me, likely? Probably, because there's water there too. But anyway, I get stuck around the... I don't remember the biome, but the biome in the underworld. On the far corners of the map. I usually get stuck on that. The Brimstone Elemental boss. After that one is when I get stuck. In fact, I had a whole Calamity World with my boyfriend, and that is as far as we got. Although I couldn't help him as much. And it was also his first time playing Terraria, so that was interesting. But I couldn't help him as much because I didn't really know the proper progression of a ranger, which is what he chose. Oh, vultures. I was wondering if I could dodge that. But I guess not. Here, I'll do this. And then I won't have to deal with it for a second. And I can get ore. But I think you guys probably know the gist of Terraria, so I won't be here the whole time. Corruption over there. I'm gonna get out of the situation quickly. I still need to build the guide a tiny house. So I will build a house, and then I'll be back. And maybe I'll decorate it a bit, who knows. But 1 second. Well, I am back, and this is my little house. I had a little bit of decor. I used a grave marker to act like there's like a past person living here. Some fences, a campfire. I even got a little star lantern right here to help with my mana situation if I use mana. And our guide Logan has a plate and some nice stuff in his house already, with some plants already grown. I just barely put those down. And then another room down here, which would be a basement room for a little someone who wants to work with making iron and such materials. And then down here I have a little mine shaft with a rope all the way to a tiny little mine. This is where I got my stone from. Although I do need a lot more rope, because getting up here every time using the claws is not the most fun thing to do. But that's our little house. And on our map, I didn't explore anymore, but judging by the desert right here, I'm gonna assume that the dungeon's over here. Although there was also a desert right here, so 2 deserts. So I don't know exactly which one to base it off of. But yeah. As you can see, it's been like 27 minutes since I last died over here. And it's becoming night again, so I think I'm gonna go mining a bit more. I already have an iron pickaxe, and I changed my sword for a bow. Although I do have a wooden sword now, if I want to use that instead. But actually, it's hardcore mode. Well, so I don't know if the zombies can break down doors or whatnot, so I'm just gonna put that there. And I need some more for mining, although I have no torches, so this will be interesting. I'll mine with glow sticks, but we'll see what happens, and I'll record if anything cool appears. Oh geez. My first big combatant. A giant worm. Where are you? Okay, there it is. Okay. It's toying with me and I don't like it. Boy. I should have made a yo-yo. Come back down and circle around, friend. Oh, jeez. Well, it definitely hurts. I feel like the UI of these worms is awful. I do see a house right there, though. It's a risk and reward worm. If I beat it, I get a house, and if I don't, I die. See, I wish worms stayed in that general area like just now. That would be much nicer than zooming off screen and doing hit and run tactics. Can I shoot through that? No. Okay. Come on, worm. I almost got it. Why'd the sound just like go out and then not? I am terrible at using the bow right now. I am really rusty, as you can tell. But this worm's just being annoying. I feel like that last arrow would have killed it. Oh, it didn't. There we go. Okay, well, now I'm just gonna deal with these slimes for a second, and we'll go look at the house. So scratch that, the slimes were being annoying and dodging all my arrows, and I didn't want to waste more arrows than I had to. What do we get? A mace. Can be upgraded with torches? Interesting. That's nice. I like the painting of Tim, I think his name is. I don't remember. I think it's the skeleton wizard Tim. But that's a cool painting. And I have a bunch of ores down here and a little railroad to look around at. So we have some nice things to look for. And I have a bit more ores from last time that I saw you guys. Not much though. And I've not made too much progress from my little mine shaft. So, I'll continue, and we'll see what happens. Huh. I really can make a flaming mace. That's wild. Nice! That's cool. I haven't really played with stuff besides summoners, so that's actually cool. It cost me 99 torches though, which is not the nicest thing to ever happen. Also, I'm gonna condense these. And let's see. I can start making more craftable stuff. Well, the core. But that's it. Back to the mines I go. But I found another little house right down there. I think I'm not going to build a civilization of houses this close to the above ground. This is a large world after all, and I have a lot of space where I could put it, especially closer down to the underworld. So, yeah. But I do think fixing these up to get some more NPCs' houses isn't a bad idea. But I think I'm gonna explore the railway. Also, I want to see how bad this is. If I hold it, it's not terrible. There you go. Hi, slime. Found some topaz. Oh, and I found the cloud in the bottle in the other house. I should have recorded when I found the other house, but I didn't. I found a little dye, too. I'm always used to collecting those, because on Calamity you need the dyes to make the extra hearts after hard mode. Gold. More gold. Whoa. That was stupid. Well then. I forget to look for pressure plates. I haven't played Terraria in like 2 years. I'm rusty. You can tell because whenever I try to build, I use right click instead of left click. I forget breaking and building are the same buttons. But that was just stupid. Let's go over there. How do I get off? E, R, R it is. I'm gonna put a torch right there. That looks like it tried to make a sand biome, but failed. Okay. Got some more ores. Oh. I don't like breaking the spikes because they make cool decorations like those. Okay. I think I'll just dig up all these ores. And then I might end off the episode, because I don't want to spend too much time recording episodes. This is more of a hobby than an actual job, so yeah. But if you enjoy it, and you want more Terraria content, please tell me. And I'll see you in a couple minutes. Alright. Well, this is the haul I got. A little bit of gemstones. Lots of ore. But, yeah, that's about it. And I have to go deal with some things, so I'm gonna call it there. I hope you all have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time of day it is for you. And I will see you all later. Bye-bye.